Hello, I am IceBeast, and welcome back to Crusader Kings 2. So I'm just going to briefly recap since this is, I believe, our 11th episode on what we're doing. So we are trying to form England by invading from Normandy. We want to do it with a papal invasion on, I guess, Wessex at this point. But we may end up doing it on via Holy War, as most of this land is going to end up being controlled by Norse rulers. If you were unaware, we started over here, conquered some land over here, then did an invasion of France, took this land, and now we are part of Burgundy, as we try to recreate the history of William the Conqueror. Now, our immediate goal is to become Catholic, and if you've watched the previous episodes, you know that this has been a source of frustration for me. Basically, the only ways we can become Catholic now is if our liege, King Louis here, the Stammerer, demands that we do a religious conversion, which is unlikely, or one of our vassals, one of our Catholic vassals or courtiers. I don't think we have many Catholic courtiers, but one of our Catholic vassals may demand that we switch to Catholicism, or may tell us, sorry, let me rephrase it, they may tell us the greatness of Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior. So, and we're dying to hear about him. So while we're waiting for that, we can't really do much else. The other thing we're doing is we're sort of gobbling up territory in northern France, and I want to really take Nantes and probably Brittany too, but this army here is causing me a lot of problems. The reason we're doing that is not, because we're bored, although this does make it more exciting. It's because we're not Catholic, we're Norse, and our liege may use that as a reason to imprison us and take our lands. So what we want to do is we want to be strong, as strong as our liege is at least, so that the likelihood that he can accomplish that goal is low. So that's our sort of immediate thing we're doing right now, is taking lands. And of course we have to get vengeance on Nantes for crushing our armies earlier. So we're going to move forward now, continue our master plan. I believe what we're going to do right now is try to forge a claim, fabricate a claim on Maine. Excellent. He is possibly at war with his own liege. Yeah. He's fighting for Anjou right now. So yes, we will fabricate a claim on Maine. Well, at some point we'll... Let me pause my thought for a second. If we look here at this dude, the King of Nantes, his daughter is is it his daughter? Yes, his daughter is the Queen of East Francia, which is way over here. And so, if I kill him off, she'll become the heir, which is fine. I'm not going to become the steward, because that will give him an easy way to throw me in jail. So we might try to kill this guy off. No one will join our faction. Let's see if we can get any... We wouldn't have enough plot power even if we could get people to join our faction, so we will just end that for now. We have one prisoner. We can ransom him. Excellent. So, if we kill him off, she'll become queen over here, which means we can attack again. But if everything goes wrong, her heir, who is also the heir of East Francia, will become king. Sorry, just reading that I got my ransom. So the next possibility, one other thing to consider is this guy, our liege. Almost certainly this is on Gavelkind. In fact, we can find out right here. If we hover over Burgundy, which is this one. As you can see, the line of succession is Gavelkind, which means that since this guy has 3 kingdoms, when he dies, each kingdom will split up and we'll be part of West Francia like we were before. It is interesting that this guy is Occitan. If we look at cultures, Occitan is down here. He's not Frankish. It's also interesting that he's the kingdom of Burgundy, even though de jure Burgundy is over here, and the AI really likes to make their primary titles in the territory that they're in. So for example, if I controlled both Denmark and Sweden, Oh, my spy master died. Oh, that was the guy that I was possibly considering killing. This guy right here. I need to give this land away. But let me just briefly finish my thought. If the AI controlled both Denmark and Finland, or in Denmark and Sweden, I mean, it would most likely put its capital here in Denmark, because this is the best piece of land in Denmark, rather than here in Sweden if it called this Denmark. If it called this land Sweden, it would put its capital here. So just a brief aside on what the AI likes to do. Alright, let's give up this land. First, let's see if we can find somebody good to come to our territory. Not in prison, doesn't matter if they're married, not a ruler. Is my culture. Do I have anybody who's not my religion? Oh, they'll think I'm an infidel and won't want to come to me anyways. We want an adult. And what are we weak on here? We could use a good intrigue character. Oh yeah. We don't want anybody ambitious. Ambitious is bad. What about this guy? Possibly... Yeah, let's do this guy. See if we can get him to come. Alright, so he'll come. Oh, and he has claims on something. That might be useful if we need to attack something. So he's come, and we're going to immediately give him the county of Amiens. Congratulations, you're now a count. And my marshal just died, so we're going to... first we're going to appoint that guy I just brought over to be our spy master. And have him come study technology over here in Constantinople. It's not Istanbul, it's Constantinople. Oh, did our liege just die? Or are we still on de jure? We're still on de jure. Clear all these things out. And so the next thing we're going to do is the exact same thing we just did. We're going to look for somebody with good martial stat. Wow, this guy's fantastic. What do we think? Are you going to come to my lands? No. What about you? No. What about you? No. Let's go back to this guy real quick and see why he doesn't want to come. Okay. Wouldn't be able to get him anyways. What about you, Mr. Robin? Good Sir Robin. Oh, and your brother, Good Sir Robin. And your third brother, your triplets, Good Sir Robin. Don't want somebody ambitious. Oh, are you already in my lands? You're a ruler, right? Wait a second. Are you already in my lands? I already have a good martial character. We'll have this guy. We'll just move on. Have him train troops. And we will go up to speed 4 and continue our misadventures. See what's going on. Who's fighting? These guys are fighting each other, I believe. I don't know who else is fighting who. There's a claim on Bavaria that people are fighting. Am I in that war? I am in that war, and we're losing. That's fine. We also have some war against some Muslim character. Excellent. We got some tech points. Excellent. We got a levy reinforcement. I can have a great blot. What's going on here? It looks like we have a revolt in Artois. It's a pretty big army. I don't think this guy is going to be able to do anything about it. So the way we may end up coming Catholic is via William, our son, who will get educated by a Catholic character, which will give him a chance of becoming Catholic. Yeah, dragon longbows were sighted everywhere. That's fine. Hoping we'll get a claim here on Maine. This guy should die soon. What's the chance that I kill him? Pretty low. What's your strength? 1584. What's my strength? Above about 2100. Sorry for the brief cut there. I had to sneeze really bad, and I didn't think everybody wanted to hear that that loud sneeze in their ears. Let's keep looking around at what's going on. So it looks like most of, well, at least some of the territory that we gave up earlier has been... No, actually, it's not. It's still pretty free over here. Oh, some of our steward screwed up and made people angry at us. Yes, I can solve a great blot. I can pay 38 gold for some cultural points, so we'll do that. Speaking of gold, actually, let's see, militia training ground's pretty damn good, which is what I might do next. I really want to do castle walls too, but we don't know about that yet. Let me just pause here for a second. Apparently I'm gonna go fight in a tournament. We're gonna really hope I don't die. Apparently we won some wars, so that's good. And I'm gonna build nothing quite yet. We'll wait till we get above 300 again. I like to have a nice bank in case I need to hire mercenaries for whatever reason. But we may go back to declaring war on this guy. He has no allies that he can call into war, so that is good. And he has, let's just check again. He has only 1,541 troops. My wife is pregnant again. I don't know if that's good. And he's at war for the Scottish Holy War for Northumberland. So this is actually a great time to declare war on him. Let me just go down to speed 3 real quick. And pause while I get this war going. I'm going to declare war on him for Rene. We're going to raise up all our troops. We're going to meet up in Morton. And hopefully this works out. Factions are disbanding. Somebody got some loot. I apparently completely sucked during the whatchamacallit, the tournament, and so it did not end well for me. Apparently, he's calling it a bunch. Ooh, I don't like this one. He's calling it a bunch of allies that I thought he couldn't call in. He called in this guy, who has a decent amount of troops. That's not going to go well. And he called in 2 small counts in Ireland that I'm not too worried about. So we'll merge these armies. Yes, my vassal levies have been raised too long, that's fine. You'll lead the center, you'll lead the right, you'll lead the left. And off we go. I may go down to speed 2 if things get tricky. So we'll sit on the war target. Luckily our enemy is up here fighting wars. This guy seems to be in another war. Oh no, he's only against me. So we'll see what he does with that army that he's supposedly coming for me with. We'll take that relatively quickly. So we'll go up to speed 4 and be ready to pause at a moment's notice. Oh, my liege still wants me to become steward. But we're not going to do it. I'm just going to take this. I had a son, Robert. Which means, because I'm on Gavelkind, we're going to lose a bunch of titles to my son, which I'm not happy about. I really want to, that's another reason I want to become Catholic, is so I can go to primogenitor. Or at least not Catholic, let's put it that, I mean not Gavelkind. What is going on with this army? Look at this. Look at this. This Nantes. Oh, it's down here somewhere now. The army of Nantes has 4,196 guys. What is up with that? Oh, now the King of Scotland decided to come join our war. That is not cool, bro. You may have made another mistake. But we won the war. We won the siege, which is good, especially because we're sitting on the war target. We just lost 150 men, probably from some pop-up over here that I wasn't paying attention about, so that doesn't make me too happy. Duke Poitou has usurped the Duchy of Aquitaine. That's interesting. Excellent. We are gonna take that. We now have a claim up here, and we'll move to get a claim on Chartres. We're slowly getting more on more land. Somebody died and the king inherited it. We're getting more and more war score, which is good. Hopefully we'll be able to win this war before any of these armies of these people that are supposedly at war against me show up. So apparently King Louis the Stammerer has declared a holy war on Artois? Oh, on Flanders. Interesting. Of Boulogne. This guy. And I can press a weak claim on Moray. Alright, so we've taken all of Rene. Oh, there's our enemy. Slow this down. Wish I had seen it earlier, but luckily he's got no commanders on the middle or the right, so we should be getting significant advantage there. I like to play battles out at speed 2, especially in the beginning. Oh, we're going to lose the left though, which is not good. But we crushed his right before he could crush our left, and now we have double flanking on his single flank. Excellent. We're going to chase down this army. We're both going to Lyon. Don't like that army of Boulogne there. Don't know what my liege got me into. Alright, let's see if he'll make peace before any of his friends show up. He won't. Alright, we're gonna go to here and try to siege this holding before any of his friends show up. I'll play it just a little bit slower so I have time to react to any army that shows up. I'm looking for boats. That's what we're looking for right now. The evil boats. In fact, I may spend just a little bit of gold with these boats. The reason I've got these boats up is so I can see what happens in these sea territories. In fact, we're going to go here. I want to see if any boats show up here, because I can already see the crossings through here. Oh my god, we got another claim. We are getting... Usually I go years between getting claims. I'm actually going to go back to making my liege like me, now that I have 2 claims. Only 33. Wow, I thought I was a lot older than that. Oh, are these bad armies or good armies? There's a rebellion. And yeah. A bunch of people decided to join the war. We're up to 84% war score. Do you want to surrender? You do not. My niece is unhappy that she's not married. Let's see if we can get... Let's see if we can get her an alliance somehow. Or she's my niece. Does that mean I can't get her an alliance? Trying to figure out why these are my only options. Let me try something out. Let's look for just a random guy. Let's try this guy real quick. Arrange marriage. So I can't arrange a marriage with my niece here, so that's a bit weird why that's just showing me such a limited option. Alright, well, we'll look for men who are not married, who are rulers, any religion, any culture, who are adults. And actually being in a great house will help too. Let's see if we can find the best guy. He won't take, because he's a holy man. This guy might be a good guy to have on our side. Arranged marriage. Will this give me an alliance? It will not. He won't take a match, right? He won't marry at all. Let's see, is there anybody else? Some chiefs and some counts. What about you? Will you take a marriage with my lovely sister? No, she won't. He won't. I'm guessing most of these people won't want to do that. This guy really likes me. You marry my niece? No, you won't. Okay. So we will look for... Now we're just going to look for anybody, basically. Not a ruler. Everything else is good. Let's get somebody with a really good marshal, maybe. Let's see if we can get him to marry. Matrilineally? No. Maybe, This guy really wants to get married. Maybe he'll do it. No. Alright, well. Let's just get her married so that I can get this over with. I was hoping to get something out of that. It doesn't look like we're going to get anything out of that. That's too bad. Ooh, medium crown authority. What does that mean for me? Let's look at the medium crown authority. What, we can't wage private wars within the realm? That's not fun. We have autonomous vassals in Burgundy, though, which is interesting. Alright, let's close all this stuff. We're gonna send our boats home. Independence faction founded. So does that mean I can't press this claim anymore? I wouldn't be able to anyways, because I can't... Yeah, we can't wage war on each other. God darn you, stupid king. What if I start a faction to lower crown authority in West Francia? See if anybody decides to join our faction. They probably won't because, of course, we're infidels. This huge army just moving... Oh, it's only 1,800 people again. That's good. Are you guys at war? No, so why did you put that army there? Really strange. Really, really strange. Wow, we're barely gonna win this siege. We may not even win the siege before the war ends because of ticking war score. Hoping to win this war before I end this episode. So I'm gonna go back up to speed 5. I hate pop-ups. I want to know everything that's going on, and so when they start going crazy, just I gotta read them. I gotta read them, and then of course I don't have to read them. I should just be patient. I can clear them out later. Most of them aren't important, and the ones that are important are if people are joining this war. And I don't think anyone's going to join this war before this war ends anyways. Excellent. My king likes me even more. I have a child that needs a guardian. We need to... This is my son. That's going to become my awesome liege. What does this say? He wants to revoke a title from me. That is not happening. You horrible, horrible man. Haha, there's this... He's ambitious. He's diligent. Roth kind of sucks, but... Is there anybody else who is Catholic who has a better learning trait? Ooh, ooh. I mean, I don't like the content part, but these aren't bad, and she's Midas touched. Alright, make my young son Catholic. No, F you. I don't like that, well, we're gonna do something right away, which is hire some mercenaries. Some cheap mercenaries. Like these ones. And hopefully they'll escape before this army comes for them. We won this siege. Excellent. We are going to enforce demands. Excellent. We have too much stuff, so let's give away some stuff. We're going to find a character in our realm to give some stuff away to. Men, not in prison, any marriage, not a ruler, any, yes, an adult, any. I forgot I was looking at great houses before. Ooh, look at this guy. Look at this guy. You, my friend, are about to become the Count of Rene, right? That's what I want. Yes. Alright, we really want to win this war, guys. Because I believe if we win this war... If we win this war... What happens if we win this war? He has to go to autonomous vassals. That's excellent. That means we can take shit over again. He is no longer king. that is interesting. He's forced to like me, and I gain 250 prestige. Well, that's interesting. And he's calling all his brothers and crap into this war, which is not, of course, not good. We really need to crush this army here, which I think means we're gonna have to raise more mercenaries. How much money are we losing right now? 6 gold, or wait, 3 gold a turn. Don't really want to raise these guys. Oof. Alright guys, I'm going to call it here. This is the end of this episode. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys really enjoyed this episode. And I hope to see you guys in the next episode.